Good day, grade 4 learners! Welcome to another awesome science learning. Are you ready for today's lesson? Our objective for today's lesson, based on the most essential learning competency is describe the solid materials when bent and pressed. Before we start our lesson, let me give you a few reminders to observe during our FB Live discussion. Upon coming the live session, you need to comment present plus your full name and the name of your school. This is to acknowledge your attendance for this day. Just comment your answers or questions in the comment section below. And now that it is already clear to you, I know that you are ready for our discussion for today. Are you excited? If yes, join me as we sing our science song.
It's science, science time. It's science, science time. Let's all be ready now. It's science, science time. What do we do during science time? We observe, we compare, identify, classify, infer, test, hypothesize. We read a lot, understand them well. Science facts we tell.
I am glad that you enjoyed our science theme song. It describes the necessary skills you need to have for our today's lesson. How are you today? Did you brush your teeth? Are your ears and nails already clean? Did you wash your hands before and after meals or when you are holding different objects? Very good, because good hygiene is a sign of a healthy body. And as we are still experiencing the pandemic, it is necessary to wash your hands often to prevent the spread of virus. Let's start our lesson by playing Shopa. Not the food, but Shopa stands for Show Picks One Word. You need to guess the word described by the pictures. The letters on the word are found on the letter clues. Are you ready? Okay. The first word has 5 letters. Can you guess what inside the word? You have 10 seconds to think what it is. Timer starts now. Correct. The answer is solid. The second word is also 5 letters. Can you guess what is that word? You have 10 seconds to think what it is. Timer starts now. Awesome! The answer is shape. For the last word, it has 4 letters. Can you guess what is that word? You have 10 seconds to think what it is. Timer starts now. Right. The answer is size. I am glad that you can answer these words. Now, let's make an idea using the words on our game earlier. Can you make a sentence or an idea using the words solid, shape, and size? So, what is our idea for today's lesson? Great! Solid has shape and size. Remember this idea as we go along with our lesson for today. Is that okay with you, kids? I have here a magic box. Can you guess what is inside the box? It is round, it is color, rough, and made up of rubber. Yes, it is a ball. A ball is what state of matter? Good. The ball is solid. As I mentioned earlier, the ball is round, it has color, it is rough, and made up of rubber. Remember, solid materials have different characteristics such as shape, size, color, texture, and others. Oh, there's another solid materials inside the box. It is long, it is covered by thin rubber, and inside is made up of thin copper. We used it to increase the battery of our phone. Awesome! It is charger cord. How can a long cord fit inside the box? By bending it. Solid material like cord can be bent. When bent, it changes their size and shape. Some solid materials can be bent while others cannot. Let's try to look at this video showing different solid materials usually found at home. Can all these materials be bent? Let's find out. We have a glue, pencil, plastic fork, metal fork, toothpick, and hairpin. This video describes how the solid materials bend one by one. Observe the hairpin as it was bent. Yes, it can be bent because it is made up of thin metal. The shape of the hairpin changes. How about the toothpick? Can it be bent? It breaks. It breaks because it is brittle and thin. The size of the toothpick also changes. The next object is metal fork. Can it be bent? Yes, it can be bent because it is made up of thin metal and its shape changes. The next object is another fork but made up of plastic. It breaks because it was also brittle. How about the pencil? Can it be bent? It cannot be bent because it is made up of wood and it is thicker than the toothpick. The size and shape of the pencil does not change. The last object is glue. Like the pencil, it also cannot be bent because it is too short and made up of thick plastic. The size and shape of the glue does not change. So, let us see if you can already describe the solid materials when bent by answering our activity. Click the like icon on the comment section below if the following solid material can be bent, or heart button if the solid material cannot be bent based on its characteristics. Are you ready? Let's go! The first picture is plastic drinking straws. Click like if the straws used for drinking can be bent, or heart if cannot be bent. Great! The answer is like because drinking straws are thin so you can easily bend it. Next is wooden ruler. Click like if it can be bent, or heart if cannot be bent. Correct! The answer is heart because the ruler is made up of wood. It is somewhat thick and can be broken if you insist to bend it. The last picture is paper clip. Click like if it can be bent, or heart if cannot be bent. If your answer is like, you are also correct because it is made up of thin metal so you can easily bend it. you can change its shape. Fantastic! Is the lesson clear to you? If yes, click the care icon. Oh, there's another object on my magic box. Can you guess what it is? It has many colors. You can mold it any shape you want, and it is sticky. Awesome! It is modeling clay. As I said last time, we can mold the clay in any shape we want because it is pressed. A solid material like clay can be pressed. When pressed, it changes their size and shape. There are other solid materials that can be pressed. Let's try to look at this video showing different materials usually found at home. Can all these materials be pressed? Let's find out. We have toothpaste tube, tissue paper, ceramic mug, a small block of wood, and plastic cup. This video describes how the solid material pressed one by one. Observe the toothpaste tube as it was pressed. Yes, it can be pressed because we can see that its shape was changed. How about the tissue paper? Can it be pressed? It can also be pressed. We infer this because it changes its shape and size. Next is the ceramic mug. Can it be pressed? No, it cannot be pressed because it is too hard and its shape and size does not change. Next is a small block of wood. Can it be pressed? No, it cannot be pressed because it is too hard and it is made up of wood. The last object is the plastic cup. Can it be pressed? Yes, it can be pressed because it is made up of thin plastic. So, let us see if you can already describe the solid materials when pressed by answering our activity. Click the like icon on the comment section below if the following materials can be pressed, or heart icon if the solid material cannot be pressed based on its characteristics. Are you ready? Let's go! The first picture is aluminum can of soft drinks. Click like if it can be pressed, or heart if cannot be pressed. If your answer is like, you are correct because aluminum can is thin, so you can easily press, especially when it is empty. Next is a rock. Click like if it can be pressed, or heart if cannot be pressed. Very good. The answer is heart. It cannot be pressed because it is too hard. The last picture is dough. Click like if it can be pressed, or heart if cannot be pressed. I can see that many of you answered like, which is also correct. Because it is soft, that you can mold it in any shape that you want. Fantastic! Is the lesson clear to you? If yes, click the care icon. If you have questions with regards to our lesson for today, just comment it on the FB Live comment section. Oh, there's a question coming from the comment section. The question is, was there a new material formed when we bent or pressed the solid material? The answer is, when we bend or press a solid material, only the physical characteristics like shape and size will be changed. No new material will be formed. Kids, always remember all the learnings that we had on our today's lesson. Solid material have definite shape and volume. These materials have different characteristics such as size, shape, color, texture, weight, etc. Some solid materials can be changed by bending and pressing. These materials may change their size and shape. Only the physical appearance of the materials may be changed. We are done with our science lesson. You did a great job for today, kids. With that, I must say that you are fantastic. I think you can now answer our self-learning module. For solid materials that can be bent, you will answer what I learned or generalization and what can I do about it or application. You need to also answer the challenge or evaluation. For solid materials that can be pressed, you will answer what I learned or generalization and what can I do about it and challenge. Tune in for more fun and exciting science lessons streaming live in Valenzuela Live Stream Group Science 4. I'm Teacher Ana Risa Ponilas. See you next time. Thank you for watching, kids. Wear your mask, wash your hands, stay at home, and stay safe. Bye!